to What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 5 of TEW 2016 Local and Global in 1987. And we're not starting on the show because I have some news. Sting has shattered his knee. He'll be out for 8 months. And he's our champ. Great. So since Sting is out, I'm going to have somebody else win the belt while he's gone. Originally, he was going to be gone for a year and 1 month, but he had surgery. It went well, so now he's going to be coming back a little earlier. But we still have a show to book, even though Sting's not here, but he's available for angles. Stern warning. Alright. So since Sting can't be here, we're going to have an angle. Since he can't defend his belt, Jesse Ventura will tell him he needs to relinquish the title. So I need Jesse Ventura to become a personality for a little bit. So Jesse Ventura and Sting. I gotta give him a push, because he automatically gets to assign to not have a push as soon as... So we're gonna book him as a personality while he's out of action, and then we'll book him as a main eventer once he's back. And take him off of announcing, of commentary. Major success. Actually, you'll be neutral because you're relinquishing the belt. Ventura announces that Sting must vacate the title because of an injury. There we go. 5 minutes. Actually, let's give them 7 minutes. And in our main event tonight, we're not gonna have the title on the line. We're gonna have 2 contendership matches over this show and the next. So in this show, we're gonna have Shane Douglas take on Owen Hart. The winner of this match will become the #1 contender for the world title. Owen Hart. Not called in ring. I want open, decisive, and submission. Gotta put Jesse Ventura in there. Let's have Al Snow against Art Barr. Give them 11-12 minutes. And I think I'll give it to Art Barr for now. On a fluke. Gotta put another road agent. Come on. And let's have... Who can we have? Let's have... Norman Smiley? Who are faces that he can face? Norman Smiley, Steve Blackman. They have already fought before, but let's have them in a rematch, and Steve Blackman will come out on top. Again. Alright, let's run the show. In our first segment, Sting and Ventura are in the ring, and Sting has announced that he has shattered his knee, therefore he cannot continue to be world champion. He gives the belt to Ventura and relinquishes it. Sting struggled going off script. Ventura did a masterful job, got the show off to a strong start, got the crowd hotter. Sting performed poorly, Ventura came across well. 88, great way to start the show, and first match did alright. Decent wrestling, didn't have much heat. Blackman defeated Norman Smiley in 10 minutes 24 seconds by pinfall. They have great chemistry, and it got the crowd hotter. Smiley got a 36, Blackman got a 46, and Norman Smiley's improving. In our next match, decent wrestling, didn't have much heat. Art Barr defeated Al Snow in 12 minutes by pinfall after using underhanded tactics. Al Snow got a 49, Art Barr got a 50. Good job. And he's getting better too. 52, great. And in our main event, good wrestling, decent reaction. Owen Hart defeated Shane Douglas in 17 minutes by submission with the sharpshooter. Douglas was off his game. Shane Douglas had a 51, Owen Hart had a 58. Got a 62. Great, great, great show. And for some reason, the production just went away. Maybe we fell, and I just don't remember, but I don't think so. Let's tell these guys, let's compliment those guys, and let's give Art Bar some encouragement. Alright, what do we got here? Who wants to... Oh, that's right, I signed Brian Pillman, and I'm waiting for... Mike Jones' contract is ending. I will not re-sign Mike Jones, and I think I will re-sign Sid. Yeah, I'll re-sign him for maybe 2 years. 440. I want to keep Sid. Alright, let's simulate up to the next show, where we'll have another one-on-one match to decide who will face Owen Hart for the world title. I'll be right back after a little bit. Alright, let's run the second show of today's episode. Alright, let's book our main event. This main event will be who will face against Owen Hart for the world title. Let's go with Scott Steiner against Taz. Taz was originally supposed to be the next one facing Sting, but we all know how that turned out, so now Scott Steiner will defeat Taz, and I need to put Jesse Ventura as my road agent again. There we go. So we're going to have Scott Steiner face none other than Taz. 17 minutes. Not the world title. Scott Steiner will win and will challenge Owen Hart for the new for the title. And yeah, since Sting vacated it. Let's also have, who did I want in this matchup? The debuting Brian Pillman against the guy who's going to be leaving us, Mike Jones. I didn't re-sign his contract because I'm not using him. Let's go with one more match. Let's have Steve Blackman against Brian Adams. Brian Adams is also leaving us, so let's give Steve Blackman a good win over him. And also, we're going to have a Scott Steiner promo. Just kidding. It's going to be an interview. Billy Kay is going to interview Scott Steiner. Give him 5 minutes of promo time. 2 more minutes. And let's give him and Taz 1 more minute. Let's run it. In a poor match, Blackman defeated Brian Adams in 8 minutes by pinfall. Get the crowd hotter. Show off the strong start. Blackman got a 41. Adams got a 25. Got a 39. Alright, next match. Decent wrestling, didn't have much heat. Pillman defeated Mike Jones, 12 minutes 32, by pinfall with a flying corkscrew crossbody. Young Lion gimmick got great for Brian Pillman. Get the crowd hotter. Pillman had a 62, and Mike Jones had a 30. 55. 62 in his debut. Pillman top star. It's coming. All-American got very good. He clearly enjoyed the freedom, and Billy Kay improvised well. That's good. And in our main event, good wrestling, decent reaction. Scott Steiner defeated Taz in 17 minutes 32 seconds by pinfall with the Frankensteiner. Steiner had a 68, Taz had a 41. 65, really good match. We're going to tell Scott Steiner he did a good job. Tell Brian Pillman. And let's also tell Taz. Alright. Oh, we're at the top. Top of the news. The feedback has been awesome. Small company has outshone some of the company's bigger company's recent efforts. Oh, it's time, boys. Got some new roster members coming in. We got Scott Levi, also known as your boy Raven. Where is Raven? There is Raven. Now, which 1992? This would be, but he wasn't going by Raven at this point, was he? Let's go with this picture for Raven, I guess. I want 100%. There you go. Raven's here. And super crazy, you're good. Opener, I guessed. Raven, enhancement talent, really. We only made $98 last month because the economy is such hot garbage. So we'll probably make even less. Anyway, I'm going to sim ahead. We'll book our final show of today's episode where Owen Hart will take on Scott Steiner for the World Championship. Let's get to it. Alright, time to book the final show of today's episode. And we made more money last month. Makes no sense, but okay. Let's run this show. Let's see, turned up wasted on hard drugs. Got a fine because I don't want to fire you, but also I don't have you on a written contract, so I can't suspend you. Alright. So Owen Hart against Scott Steiner, the world champion, will be decided tonight. Scott Steiner will become the new world champion. Poor Sting. Alright. Before that, obviously, we're going to have a Billy Kay interview. He's going to interview Owen. Major success. Billy Kay interviews Owen Hart. Give them 4 minutes. We'll also have Billy Kay interview Scott Steiner before his match. So Billy Kay interviews Scott Steiner. Give him 4 minutes. Before that, we're going to have a match in the middle. We're going to have Sid against Al Snow. Let's give Al Snow a win. It's time that you start getting some wins, Al Snow. And starting off the show, we're also going to have Raven, the debut of Raven. He'll take on Barry Orton. 8 minutes, and Raven will get the victory. It's going to be tainted, because he's Raven. And let's start the show. Starting off our show, in a poor match, Raven defeated Barry Orton in 7 minutes and 35 seconds by pinfall after using underhanded tactics. Raven's egomaniac gimmick got great, got the show off to a strong start, and it got the crowd hotter. Raven got a 37, Barry Orton only got a 28, but he's improving in Rumble skill. 36, it's okay. Okay way to start the show. And we got a segment where Billy Kay interviews Scott Steiner on his upcoming world title match against Owen Hart. Billy Kay clearly enjoyed having the freedom to go off script. Got a 35, not bad. And then we have Sid versus Al Snow. And in 10 minutes, Al Snow defeated Sid by pinfall with a snowplow. Got the crowd hotter. Sid got a 26, while Al Snow got a 49, and the match got a 44 rating. Pretty good. Then we have Billy Kay now interviewing Owen Hart on his upcoming match with Scott Steiner for the world title. Billy Kay did not do well, and Owen Hart struggled, but it got a 32. Not terrible. And in our main event, in About the Head superb wrestling, decent reaction from the crowd, Steiner defeated Owen Hart in 20 minutes by pinfall with a Frankensteiner. Steiner wins the GCW. Did I pronounce that right? What am I doing? I'm a complete idiot. GCW World Heavyweight Championship. Owen Hart got a 64, Scott Steiner got a 66, and he's improving in performance. 67. Not terrible. 55. And increased the popularity. Scott is the new champion. Poor Sting. That's all I can think of. Poor Sting. He just had to get injured. I was going to make him the top star of my company. He's going to be the figurehead. He's going to take our company to new heights. And then he gets injured. For 8 months. Anyway, the feedback was awesome. So I don't know if we'll make money. We might. But Scott Steiner, the new world champion. And let's end off today's episode here. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like if you like this video. Subscribe if you want to see more from me. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.